Coming at you from downtown Vancouver at the Sprott Resource Symposium with the Mercenary Geologist, Mickey Fulp. Mickey, good to see you.
Good to see you. It's not Friday. What's wrong with this scene? We talk every Friday as listeners of podcasts know, but we're on camera here, and it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that we know what day it is,
now we know what day it is.
About?
Well, things on my radar are Yellen made some comments here last week that were, I don't know how you'd really classify them, but a really bad growth scenario for the U.S. We talked about it a little bit in our show. We don't dig too much into this. Why don't we dig a little deeper into this and talk about what this spells for maybe gold and moving forward?
Well, it reminds me of the old Derek and Domino's song called Tell the Truth. You remember that?
I do remember.
Yeah. So she's finally telling the truth. I mean, when you really think about it, with all this quote quantitative easing, which basically means your treasury issues bonds and your central bank buys them back. I mean, that's some sort of shell game that has this never-ending do loop going on. So she's just basically saying what we've all known, or at least people that are of the Austrian economists' viewpoint have known for a long time. There's no solution to this. There's no ultimate solution with this fiat currency debacle we're in, and debt keeps increasing with respect to GDP. So to me, it wasn't any surprise.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, to me, it seems like it would set up a pretty good environment for gold, but yet we are in the summer, but 13 we failed. Here we are.
Well, so, I mean, this is a temporary thing. I mean, the gold market reacts to every little comment, perturbation in the market. Whatever Trump tweets in the morning can move gold up and down. But keep in mind that gold's only moving up and down $5 or $10 at a time. If you remember when Bernanke was Fed chairman, it would go up $50 or down $50 on anticipation what he was going to say or results of what he said, and sometimes $100 at a time, and people would claim cringe and complain about volatility, and I'm going, wow, man, I like volatility. That gives you entry points and exit points.
Let's kind of move forward in that here. So obviously you've got some good numbers. Call it Trump, whatever. Trump's owning this market. It may be his demise if he owns this market because it may just turn on him, and then he'll have to really own it. But we got some good job numbers. There's some growth. It seems like there's some action going on.
I mean,
so we should be excited.
The economy, that said, no matter what Yellen went out and said, and she just basically starting to tell the truth that we all know exists, that doesn't mean that the banksters have not been very successful in keeping this economy propped up, and it looks quite good going forward. The S&P 500's hit all-time highs 7 of the last 10 trading days. I don't know what it closed at today. Could be 8 of 11 today, but that's pretty impressive. Very good earnings. We've got Trump trying to do an infrastructure build-out. I think that will happen. Base metals are looking very good with Chinese demand, strong U.S. demand. So from that point of view, it looks to me like we're in once again, this long drawn-out, incipient bull market in commodities. We thought it would operate in fits and starts. It certainly has over the last year. But I think it looks very good going forward. Gold was almost tried to test that $1,200 level, 3 weeks ago. Now it's a 6-week high at $1,260. So the fact that it did not test 1,200 and bounced right back up is very good news. But bear in mind, this is the summer doldrums season, and we will see a low in gold sometime from the 1st of July to the 1st of September. We may have already hit that low at 1207, but we'll see. I mean, at some point people thought it was going to test 1180, which is the yearly low, and that hadn't happened so far.
A lot of geopolitical risk out here.
Oh, yeah.
But by year's end, I think gold's trucking along pretty good?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Well,
that's why we put you on the spot. You're the mercenary geologist.
Yeah, well, that's really hard to say. I mean, what's going to move gold? Geopolitical catalyst, maybe. North Korea, I am very concerned with North Korea's situation because I don't see a viable exit strategy that the U.S. can implement if North Korea continues on its current path shy of armed conflict, and that's not going to be good. So if that happens, gold's going to go through.
I'll say that there's your driver right there, but I agree with you there. Well, I guess we'll wait for the rest here and catch up on our weekly podcast. So I appreciate the time, Mickey.
All right, thanks a lot, Rob.